Hey,
Hi.
how's it
Are
going?
we in? Are we in?
No, yeah, we're in.
Look at that. Even the cameras are pretty close. I'm a little low. You're a little high, but yesterday was
I,
420.
I
So what do
am
you
not high.
expect?
You did not see anything. You leave me the fuck alone.
um,
Don't be
calling you
judging
out.
me. Don't be judging me. Hey, I got something to share.
Yeah.
Okay, here, hold
Oh
on one
boy.
second.
Here we
Okay,
go.
listen. I have been playing around with the betting app, DraftKings, right? And you
A
know the whole
lot.
thing with Shohei Ohtani going to the
Yeah,
Dodgers,
dude. I
right?
I wanted to talk about this too. We talked about him on a podcast episode a while back.
All right, so I've been betting on this weirdo motherfucker to hit a home run in like 4, 5, 6 leg parlays today. And usually he's the one that screwed me. Look at this on my thing right here. That's Shohei Ohtani hitting a fucking home run in a game. And guess what happened? He hits one, and nobody else in my parlay hit one. It's the
Getting
exact
ready to get
opposite of what's
banned.
been happening.
He's under investigation to get ready to get banned from the MLB, ain't he?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to get Pete
For
Rose, it
for
sounds like.
for a betting scandal. Yeah. There's an NBA player that just got banned too. He was doing some internal betting. I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't think I've ever heard of him before, but I know he just got banned indefinitely for life, is what it said.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Anyway, that just shocked me there that popped up across my phone. So, and I'm going to send that to Steve Morin real quick and say, hey, your Dodgers boy screwed me again. All right, there it
Oh
goes.
man.
That was a shutout for the Dodgers today. Anyway, what is today? Today's 4/21, April 21st.
Yeah.
Welcome
And
to the
it
Just Got
is
Off podcast.
season 3, episode 19.
19, nice. Ooh,
Yeah,
season
yeah.
finale coming up.
Next week, yep. Yep, and we have not touched the background. We got to work on
Yeah,
that.
we've been a little bit busy, I think.
Yeah, man, it's starting to get nice, and so we're doing a bunch of things outside.
You might just get 2 square boxes on a black background. We're on a budget here, people. Shit just happens that way.
Yeah, yeah. So, let's go ahead and get into the national holidays here.
Okay.
Oh, people's already liking it. I like
Cole
it.
Murray,
I like
thanks,
it.
buddy.
Hey, Cole. So today is Big Word Day.
Big words.
Are you good with big words?
I love big words.
Here, I want you to type this in because I've got it up on my computer.
Okay.
What is the longest word in the dictionary? Okay. So I don't even know how I'm going to pronounce this. It is a whopping 45 letters long. It looks like it's pneumono, ultra microscopic silicovolcano coniosis. Am I close?
That was damn close.
Give it to me, baby.
So it's pneumono. It's pneumono, ultra microscopic silicovolcano coniosis.
So what does
Pneumono,
that mean?
ultra microscopic silicovolcanosis eclipse and
So
stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is the definition, and there's a part of me that kind of wants this just so I can hear the doctor say it. This word refers to a lung disease caused by silica dust. That's it. That's all it is. A disease that is caused by silica dust.
Why don't you just call it silica dust lung cancer or something? You know, why you got to be all fucking like, look how big my dick is. I can spell words.
I just don't know. Yeah, it could have been
hold on a second.
microscopic. Just call it microscopic silica canosis. I don't know why you gotta have the pneumono trachomaka in there.
I'm gonna put this in chat here real quick. That is the word right there. Pneumono ultra microscopic silico volcano canosiosis.
See, it's weird because seeing it on that, it looks massive. On my screen, when I go to the dictionary or whatever, it's broke down into 2 lines because it's so long. So seeing it in the chat to where it's all the way across is a little fucking wild.
I'm going to paste that into Google here. And
to make it.
You know how you can click the
see if
little.
they'll say it.
See if it'll say it. I'll see if it comes through. Hang on.
I hope so.
Okay, hold on.
That'd
one
be fucking
second.
sweet.
Here you go.
Numino-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
That was for chat, just so I've got it to where I know what goes through the stream computer and shit now. I don't know if I can.
Hit it one more time.
Can you
Hit it
hear
one more
it?
time. I can only hear it on the stream, not in my ear though.
Okay, this should send it to you then. Hold on 1 second.
Numino-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Wow. What a word, dude.
Wow.
What a fucking word.
Holy shit.
All right, on to the next one. This one's you because you're kind of getting older and grumpier. Today is National Keep Off the Grass Day.
Yeah, get the fuck
Keep
off
my goddamn grass.
90 degrees to the cart path, you little fucking bastards.
Oh, Jesus, here we go. You're one of them.
Hey, man, them people, I work at a golf course, and those people put a lot of fucking
know.
time and fucking effort into keeping that fucking thing looking nice so you can go out there and relax and motherfuck your ball all day long.
That doesn't sound like relaxing. That sounds very contradictive.
Well, it's better than a good day at work.
There's your big word for the day, contradictive. On to the next one. Today is National Chocolate-Covered Cashews Day.
Okay, I had a question for you when I saw this one. Chocolate-covered peanuts or chocolate-covered cashews?
I don't know. The old people are going to suck the chocolate off and put the nuts back in the bowl for you later anyway.
I prefer chocolate-covered peanuts and just plain cashews.
See, I don't think it really matters.
They taste different.
I'm probably not. Do I think they're good? Yes. Am I going to get them? Probably not. So I'll probably never drink them anyway, or eat them anyway. I was watching you get a drink of your drink there. What do you got? You're tipping your cup at me. What do you got down there? Is that milk?
That's milk.
I can't see down in there.
Stephanie shared the stream.
Oh,
You're a
hey.
wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, I couldn't see what was in the cup. I could just see the white reflection off the stainless part of the cup.
Yeah, well, that white reflection was the milk. It's way down there. It was full when I sat down here with you 15 minutes ago. That's a 32-ounce Lake of the Ozark or whatever, Ozark Trail fucking Walmart Yeti knockoff.
Stanley.
And it was full. Wade
Ooh,
Fields
there's some
with
more
liking the
likes.
podcast. Thanks, buddy.
What's up, Wade? What's up? And then, like I said earlier, I was low on the cameras. You're high on the cameras. And I said that's
hello,
no
Wade
surprise because yesterday was National 420 Day. Today is National Surprise Drug Test Day.
Yeah. We should ask
Gotcha,
Wade about
bitch.
the recent drug test he just had.
Oh, no.
He may or may not can neither confirm or deny. Did not survive the drug test.
Hopefully that wasn't through work.
I hope it wasn't either. Try to make you blow you up here a little bigger.
All right. Says we got 9 viewers in here, but it's awfully quiet. Can we get some F's in the chat, some flip-offs, some thumbs, some nucks? Give us some love. Let us know you're here. We got some good, fun topics coming up here soon. I think you guys are... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Wake up, you pussies.
Got some good, fun topics coming up here, so... Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I had to get it out.
Yeah, that's still ringing in my ears. Alrighty, man. Like I said, today is April 21st. We've got through our national holidays. What happened on April 21st on this day in history?
All right. Well, let's let Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping tell us about that. Uno momento.
Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping proudly presents This Day in History.
All right, let me find my notes here. I've been recently watching this show on Hulu. It's called Shogun, so it's kind of cool that this popped up. In 1600 was the first date in James Clavell's novel Shogun, which is that novel is the basis of this TV show that I've been watching. So that's cool.
So what is it about? Give us the little
it's
cliff
about
notes.
feudal Japan and how they were some of the most advanced political societies and warmongering among themselves internally with clans of like the late 1600s.
Damn.
It's about how like they became the shogun, like the baddest of the baddest samurai. Like it's literally
the
about
superior,
the superior, war factions and stuff of feudal Japan, because they fucked each other up, dude, and like it was literally all about like life and death for them. Like you were either living or you were dying, and if you weren't dying, you were living, and if you weren't living, you were dying.
That's crazy.
It's a good show. It's all in Japanese, so you have to watch it with subtitles, which I like to do. But
that would suck.
What the hell's that guy's name? I can't think of it now. 1 second. Hold on.
I can't even read.
He's let's see what the I'm not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, it's 10 episodes so far, but the guy Hiroyuki Sanada. He is the main character, and he's always in he was in Fast and the Furious. He was in The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Was he the one that plays like in Tokyo Drift?
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. He's a great Japanese actor. Very, very, very well known for that role of being the Japanese warlord.
Blair Webster says sodomites enjoy subtitles.
Hey, listen, I can at least read, buddy. English is hard for Mr. Blair. Everything hurts, brain. Cookies.
The next one.
In 1820, Danish scientist Hans Christian Ørsted is the first to identify electromagnetism. He observed a compass needle to do so. Let's see. I meant to look this up because I don't remember if it had anything to do with the Alamo. But in 1836, the Battle of San Jacinto, Texas won its independence from Mexico. I'm going to skip that one. In 1855, the first train crossed the Mississippi River's first bridge from Rock Island, Illinois to Davenport, Iowa. So a little further up north. When I think of Mississippi River, I think of like below St. Louis.
Right. I
don't think of it like above
way up
the other half of the United States. Yeah. In 1862, Congress establishes the first U.S. Mint in Denver, Colorado. In 1865, Abraham Lincoln's funeral train left Washington, D.C. I don't know where he's buried. Let me look that up.
I don't either.
He said he's in a cemetery. He's Springfield, Illinois.
They put him in a wooden box.
He's buried in the ground, probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
Confucius say.
They had him taxidermied, and he's just standing up somewhere.
He's just standing up somewhere.
He's standing in the corner of a. He's standing in the corner of a theater, so that shit can't happen again.
Oh yeah, he's good. Wow, there are 0 open doors behind that man.
Oh yeah.
In 1878, First Lady Lucy Hayes began the egg rolling tradition on the White House lawn.
Fuck does that mean?
They roll eggs tradition. For like colored Easter eggs, and you roll them with a spoon, and you have to flip them, and whoever crosses the finish line first wins. It was 1878, dude. They didn't have cable television.
Sounds like I'm gonna need a back massage.
Right. Also in 1878, New York installed the first firehouse pole, probably for the strippers that they had.
I like it.
Yeah.
When you're stuck on for 24 hours on and no calls, then your towers are still standing. You got to do something.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and offend somebody tonight. Let's go.
Too
soon. It is what it is. I'm just trying to get him talking, man. Get some people talking. We got
May
mad about a drug test, and you got Blair mad about subtitles.
Yeah, it'll happen. Somebody will get pissed here soon. In 1898, Spanish-American War, the U.S. Congress, on April 25th, recognized that a state of war exists between the United States and Spain. That worked out really good for Spain.
Yeah.
You don't call around here fucking with old Teddy Roosevelt, bud. You're gonna get your fucking nuts cracked and shit. As Wade Field says, you can go around the corner, step on a squirrel dick. 1908, American polar explorer Frederick Cook claims to have been the first person to reach the North Pole. Look, boy, look at me, I did it. Have you ever?
That's way up there, dude.
That's a long way. Have you ever heard of the Red Baron, and not the pizza?
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, that's all I've heard of is the pizza. Of course, it does have, and I'm going to try and guess where you're going with this. He's got to be some kind of famous pilot because I'm pretty sure the
Indeed
guy
he
on the
is.
front of the box has a leather pilot hat
Yep, sure enough.
with the
He is-
goggles. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
he's got the goggles on there too.
He is a real person. In 1918, German World War I fighter ace Baron Manfred von Richthofen, a.k.a. the Red Baron, is shot down and killed over Vaux-sur-Somme in France. Canadian pilot Arthur Roy Brown is credited with the kill. That's where he was a real person, not just a pizza maker.
Hmm.
This is a long conflicted thing at the end of World War II. In 1945, the Soviet Army reaches the outskirts of Berlin, and the U.S. 7th Army reaches Nuremberg, Germany. So the Nuremberg was where the Nazis basically had their headquarters, and Berlin is the capital of Germany. So basically, they invaded at the same time, and they were like, we got here first, and they were like, fuck you, haha, drink vodka and stuff. In 1956, Elvis Presley's first hit record, Heartbreak Hotel, became number 1. In 1984, after 37 weeks at the top, Michael Jackson's album Thriller is knocked off as top album by movie soundtrack for Footloose.
That was my
Footloose?
That was
Footloose.
that was the year my dad was born or graduated as 84.
That was the year I was born.
Nice. A long fucking time ago.
Yeah, it is. In 1984 again, Franz Weber of Austria skis downhill at a record of 209.8 kilometers per hour. How fast is that?
Yeah, fuck that kilometer shit, dude. Come on, give me some MPH.
Working on it. 130 miles an hour.
That's scooting on skis,
That's
dude.
flipping on skis. That's going real fast.
That's scooting. That's going faster than what some people's cars will do.
Yeah. Let's talk about Kyle OG Squirrel Dick about killing people. Oh yeah. Apparently, we'll get onto that here in a minute. Let's get done with the history lesson here first. In 1986, Geraldo Rivera opened Al Capone's vault on live TV and found nothing.
Nice. What a disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, they're mobsters.
Waste
They were some of the
everybody's
smartest,
time, dude.
some of the smartest people on the planet, and they fucking just like, we're just gonna leave everything in Al Capone's vault, like, whatever. Doesn't give a name, but in 1990, a National League umpire is arrested for stealing baseball cards. It was probably Angel Hernandez. Have you heard about this guy?
The umpire that's been making a bunch of fucked up calls.
Yeah, apparently he's like the
or just
blindest
not
umpire
calls.
ever. Yeah.
Rough, dude.
Moving your volume here a little bit.
Oh, you're
let's see.
good. You're good.
Yeah, my buddy Dale was telling me. Obviously, he's always in the podcast chat here. We went out to Applebee's a couple weeks ago for dinner, and he was saying that like on opening day this year, they missed 160 blown calls.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole
it's
league.
pretty bad, dude.
Like, I mean, it's
That's a lot.
2024, dude. AI's fucking writing reports for kids in college. Why can't we have an electronic strike zone? You just look
Isn't
up
that
on
crazy?
Yeah, just look up on a board. You know, green's
That
a ball.
That AI
You know,
is wild, man. That AI is wild because I actually came on here on the computer to do something earlier today, and I popped up my browser, and one of the things that was on there was talking about how AI had recreated a Batman movie. Did the whole fucking movie, but the
Really?
difference is like, yes, Batman was actually the Dark Knight, and he was a knight. Like, he had metal armor, he had like the metal helmet, and he had like the metal
nice.
chest plates and shit. Like, it was like wild. I mean, it was wicked, more than probably anybody could ever dream of. But it was they were talking about how they did all kinds of different things with the film, how I did all kinds of different shit with the film to enhance everything. And it's like, to make it more medieval. It was more medieval centered, I guess.
Right.
It was pretty
I
fucking
can get behind
wild.
that, man.
It's talking about how, like, the Joker was an actual, like, court jester that was just fucking gone crazy.
Awesome.
Like, they portrayed him like that. It was pretty damn wild.
Can this be found somewhere, or
Probably, you could probably Google search it.
I'll
I
have to
don't know.
Google
if
it.
it's a
Remind me when we get
movie.
done. I'll Google it. I want to watch this
It
shit.
was just it was just an advertisement link. I don't know if they released if it's a released movie, but it was an advertisement link and it had like some pictures in there of like what some of the characters and stuff looked like after AI had recreated them. It
That's
was
fucking
pretty
awesome.
crazy.
That'd be cool. I'd watch that shit.
Fuck yeah.
All right. This is going to lead into a subcategory of this day in history. In 1993, action TV series Walker, Texas Ranger, starring Chuck Norris, debuted on CBS. And thus, in honor of the debut of Walker, Texas Ranger, I have a list of the top 10 best Chuck Norris jokes of all time. I love these. Number 10, Chuck Norris sleeps with a nightlight. Not because Chuck Norris is afraid of the dark, but the dark is afraid of Chuck Norris. Number 9, Chuck Norris once visited the Virgin Islands. They are now called the Islands. Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
They read themselves, baby.
Number 7, if you have $5 and Chuck Norris has $5, Chuck Norris has more money than you.
Yeah.
If you Google search Chuck Norris getting his ass kicked, it will generate 0 results.
Is that true?
It just doesn't happen. I don't know. Try it.
Just-
Find out.
I'll do it. What is it? Google Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris getting his ass kicked.
Oh, there's shit that comes up. It would have been better left as a joke.
Right.
Well, fuck.
Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He simply decides what time it is. You know what they say? If you die in your dream, then you will die in real life. In reality, if you dream of death, then Chuck Norris will find you and kill you. Number 3, for some, the left testicle is larger than the right one. For Chuck Norris, each testicle is larger than the other one. Dude, there were like 1,000 of these.
Oh, when I just Googled that, it popped up. That's all it was just sites that were just nothing but Chuck Norris jokes.
When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he isn't lifting himself up, he's pushing the earth down.
Pushing the earth away from me.
When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. And the greatest one of all time, I'm putting this one in there as a bonus one. Every year on his birthday, which should honestly be the start of the Chinese New Year, Chuck Norris chooses one lucky child to hurl into the sun.
You sacrificial motherfucker.
I know. All right, carrying on. In 1995, the FBI arrests Timothy McVeigh in the Oklahoma City bombing case. He is indicted on 160 state offenses and 11 federal offenses, including the use of a weapon of mass destruction.
Damn.
Interesting fact, he was actually housed for a really long time down here at the federal pen in Terre Haute. And the day before his execution, he was held in a jail cell that in the building that my mother worked in called the Scott College of Business on ISU's campus.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of weird.
That's wild.
Shit, they had no idea. They had no idea he was even in the building.
Really?
I have pictures of the jail cell because, yeah, it was a federal building at the time.
So they just brought him over there to protect him, so they made sure that he made it to his execution date.
They moved him, yep. One of the greatest NBA teams of all time, the 1996 Chicago Bulls, won an NBA record of 72 games. They went 72-8 that season.
Started for the second three-peat.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. In 2008, the United States Air Force officially retired the F-117 Nighthawk stealth-to-surface attack aircraft. That thing was badass, dude.
Yeah, dude, I've been thinking about taking Owen to an air show. My grandpa, I haven't been since, like, when was it? 2004, 2005? Like, my grandpa took me.
Let's see.
And they used to have one up there at the Mount Comfort Airport. It was the Mount Comfort Air Show. And I thought about taking him. I mentioned that to Karina the other day. I think he would have a good time, especially when the Blue Angels are there. The Blue Angels have to be there, though.
That is okay. The June 1st Glow Golf. You guys have to come to Terre Haute because that is the weekend of the Terre Haute Air Show, and the Blue Angels and everything will be here the 1st and the 2nd.
And we have Owen too. That's our weekend with him too. So that'd be pretty cool.
Dude.
I don't know if Bexley and Mason would make it through the whole day. Just that's a long fucking day for them. But
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Mom and Dad's in here, so maybe they can check their calendar and see if that's a time they'd like the two little ones, and we could take Owen to. He's been burning me up about going golfing, man. Uh-oh. Steph said you play on June 1st.
I play on June 1st? I didn't think I had.
You're sick. Sick.
I didn't think I played on June 1st.
I can't make it. I'm sick.
Damn it. I didn't think I... Okay, well then, fuck. Never mind.
Wow.
Sorry.
Way to be a dick and a titty
We can still go on the 2nd. We can go to the air show. That's fine.
Oh, they got another one the next day?
Yeah. They do 2 runs here. You can just come over to the house and hang out. They fly right over the top of the house.
No shit.
Yep. Their formation pattern is literally right over the top of my house.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Great day for people in the District of Manhattan. The District Attorney's Office of Manhattan announced it will no longer prosecute prostitution, dismissing 914 open cases, part of a growing movement to change the approach to prostitution.
Everybody's got to get their nut one way, man.
Hey, man.
Don't
And
be
a
a bunch
couple
of
of-
fun suckers.
Yep, and a couple of fun birthdays. Formula One and IndyCar racing driver Max Chilton was born today in 1991. Tony Romo was born today in 1980. British rock singer and songwriter, what is his name from The Cure? Anthony Smith, Mark Smith. I don't remember his name. He always wears fucking red lipstick. His hair's all fucked up. And he looks like he's a fucking.
Yeah.
He was born today in 1959. Iggy Pop, American singer and lyricist known as the Godfather of Punk, was born today in 1947, and he fucking looks like a fucking godfather. And Elizabeth II, the Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, was born today in 1952.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I played the Sullivan Moose that night on June 1st.
Damn it. All right, man.
Anyway.
This is a topic that I am extremely excited for.
The Wheel of Misfortune.
I love surprises, and there's not very many people in this world that I love surprising more than you, Dano.
I fucking hate your guts.
Last week.
Listen,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I'm waiting for my fucking door to fling open with you guys in a big giant fucking wheel.
No.
Oh, look here. We've made a fucking fake fucking picture of fucking it's in your garage right now. Your
Yeah,
whole family was in on it.
You should be proud of me. I finally learned green screen.
Right.
No. So last week we had a would you rather question. Do you remember what the would you rather questions were last week?
No.
Okay. Well, let me remind you. We're gonna hold each other accountable. Last week we had a would you rather question of would you rather have a sandwich made from 4 random items in your refrigerator, or have 4 of your friends make a sandwich made from 4 random items of their choosing to serve to you.
Okay.
We both chose that we'd take the inventory of our fridge and we would have a sandwich made with 4 random items that were put into a wheel generator.
Jesus Christ.
I went behind your back.
As you
And
always do.
Your wife helped me out.
As you always do.
You.
Look how fucking proud she is back there. Look at me.
Fuck you! How you doing?
So.
Fuck you! How you doing?
So here's the deal.
Right.
I'm not leaving you hanging. So here's what I did. Old Steph back here sent me an inventory list. I put it into a random wheel generator, and it was legit. Okay? I sent her the video. You can see that I did not fuck with anything. The results start at 0, and it generates 4 of them.
All right.
Okay? So one of the
Fucking
items, which you're
pickles.
going to see, no, that's not that.
Damn it.
One of the items, straight out of the gate, you're going to see it when it arrives on your desk momentarily, because we are doing this.
I have to
don't
eat
give a
this
fuck what you
shit?
say. Yes, sir.
God damn
I
it.
told you we are holding each other accountable. This is a fun section,
All
Dano.
right. Okay.
Don't
Fine.
be a bitch on me.
Fuck.
But one of the items was a soft shell tortilla.
Okay.
So originally, instead of making a sandwich out of 4 items and putting it in bread, because you were getting a soft shell tortilla, I took a break on you, and I took.
Zach, they're so fucking happy.
Oh, dude! And I had her take the other. I had her take the other 3 items that were randomly chosen by the wheel, and you get a soft shell tortilla roll up.
All right,
With
so it's
the
like a
items
fucking
in
okay.
there.
Okay, my luck cannot be this bad because I lost like $200 at the casino this weekend.
So here's the deal. Just so you know, I have a sandwich right here.
Okay.
I do not know what is in this either. Me and Karina did an inventory on the fridge. I set up the wheel generator in here for her. I left the room. I had her do the clicks. I had her pick out the 4 ingredients from the random wheel generator. She made this while I came in here, and she brought this in here wrapped in foil. So I have a hamburger bun with the ingredients. So
Fill that son of a bitch up too. Get a new bag in the trash can. What in the hell is this? It looks like fucking crab meat.
you have a roll up.
Okay, I have a
So does
roll
he
up.
not get to know what it is inside?
No, I will tell you whenever
What in
you
the-
take a bite. You have to
what
take a
in the
bite.
You have to take a
Fuck.
bite first. Trust
Okay,
me,
You have to
there's-
take a bite.
There's some chicken in
Don't-
there. Looks like there's some like relish or something.
Don't be a
Alright.
bitch. Just take a bite.
Oh, fuck.
Do you need a drink?
Yes, go get me
I'm
a
gonna-
What
drink.
do you want?
I'm going to go ahead and open mine too.
God.
Oh, the first thing I see is fucking jelly spilling out of this thing. What the fuck is this?
Yes.
Oh!
That's the worst thing you could have done was smell it.
Oh my god. I think there's cream cheese on this too. I see shit hanging out of the side. I don't know about it. Man, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna back down.
You got lucky because what's in there is not bad.
All right. Okay, let me cleanse
Yeah.
the palate. Let me cleanse the palate here.
I'm waiting to watch this. I'm gonna be up front and personal here.
Steph has never been so involved in the podcast
I
until
know.
tonight.
looks like a little bit of egg.
Just
maybe
take a
little-
damn bite.
Maybe a piece
Just
of
take
chicken.
a bite.
That's not bad. I'm winning.
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. And I know she's just like
Because if I would've
alive
offered-
inside.
If I would have offered any of this,
Am I gonna
him,
eat it again?
No, he would tell me
No.
no.
You can have that now.
Do you want to know what it was?
Let me try and guess
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
if I can swallow it.
Yeah, please get it down.
Mm.
Got a
I feel
clump
like
of
there's,
jelly that dropped on my chair.
There's probably some mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's one. That's one. You got two more ingredients there.
I feel like there's some chicken, like some tuna, like textury tuna type stuff, and then some
Yeah.
type of like pickly relish, celery,
Okay, pretty close. Yeah,
and then a tortilla.
that would be a chicken salad. That was your chicken salad, and then there's one.
Okay.
You're missing one whole item. So you got chicken salad, mayonnaise. You You basically named every ingredient in the chicken salad, so we'll give you that.
That's all I got. And it's white. So, egg whites? I don't know. Egg?
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese? Yeah, see, I can't even taste that. So,
But if I would have
So-
said, here, would you like some cottage cheese? He would have said no.
it's
I'm
true.
hoping Karina's in the chat because I can take a bite of this and then eat. I'm
That
not going to be able to guess unless I open it up.
That explains why there's a lot of people in the chat tonight, because there was a really good chance that I was probably going to throw up.
Nobody else knew about it. though.
Nobody
It was
knew?
just-
Damn.
Just me,
Oh,
Steph,
hey,
and
by the
Karina.
way, reach in that basket behind you and move them goddamn cookies out of my fucking sight back behind you. I see them fucking Walmart cookies back there.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of mine.
All right.
I can see there's jelly and cream cheese and what looks to be Parmesan, maybe.
Hold it up to the camera. Let's take a look.
So see, here's the jelly, and it looks
Oh
like
my
the Parmesan.
That looks fucking... And it looks like it's on a
solid.
McDonald's bun too. That's been in the bottom of the car for.
You could probably throw it through a window.
All right, cool.
But then there's a little bit of cream cheese you can see tucked in the side here.
All right.
So I can see three of the. All right, I'm just gonna go for it here. There's so much fucking cream cheese, dude. It's not bad. The jelly and the cream cheese both have a sweetness. Hot steak sauce. I don't even taste that. She come in the chat
Cream
and said,
cheese,
"Oh, man,
Parmesan cheese, jelly, and hot steak sauce.
what the fuck is the hot sauce?" I don't taste the hot sauce.
Wow.
Other
He
bite.
probably wants the hot sauce now.
No, not really, because I do. It's almost like a fucking poor man's peanut butter and jelly with the cream cheese on there.
It's all I had.
It's honestly not bad. It's a little sweet treat.
He's gonna
sandwich.
sit there and eat the whole thing.
Watch me.
You know, that
let
wasn't
me tell
bad
you
with the
this.
cottage cheese, okay? But here's the thing: there was too much of that in there. If it was just spread lightly on there, I would eat that. Like, that's okay.
I'm gonna say.
Am I
gonna
gonna eat a sandwich? Am
Oh,
I gonna
I
eat
am.
a sandwich
Mine's
like
good.
that with bread? No, but in like my mom made these things with I don't like kind of like that, like chicken salad, like tortilla wraps or whatever. She
I'm gonna
made
eat
those
it.
back in the day.
The Parmesan is almost non-existent. You can't. You can see it sprinkled on there, but you can't taste it.
Can't taste it.
All I taste is cream cheese and the jelly.
Really.
Oh yeah, your
I'll be
wife
damned.
has been itching for this because she's like, he is always saying he don't like chicken salad and cottage cheese, so I can't wait to call him out when he said he likes it.
It wasn't bad.
My wife told me. I came back out
For
and
me,
I said-
something like that is just a texture thing.
Right.
know,
She
it's
came,
not
so
so much
Karina
a
came out of
flavor.
the back bedroom and she just had that look on her face, and she just goes, "It could have been worse." And I was like, "So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, like how bad is it?" And she's like, "I'd eat it." Probably a 3, and I was like, "If you'd fucking eat it, I'm game, dude." Because like she was a picky ass motherfucker, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
like
and
her,
see,
I
my
feel like her and I
stipulation
are on the same playing field. You know, like I'm not
Yeah.
really that picky, but like when we were at the Rainforest Cafe, you said that she was like petty or something, and so I got the exact same thing that she got to eat.
She hates when everybody does. Or
And I
people
didn't
the
do
same
it on
thing as her.
purpose. It's just that's what I wanted. Plain burger and some fries, and like I'm
Yeah,
good to
but
go.
You made it a point once you found out that it was gonna bother her.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
But yeah, I knew when she said that it was a 3, because she's a picky motherfucker when it comes to eating anything. And when she said that she's like, "Well, I'd eat it." I'm like, "Well, fuck, that can't be too bad." But I put a little stipulation on there just because, like, you guys had a lot of condiments in your fridge and we did too, and like, if I would have got more than one condiment, I probably would have just like spun again. That way we could have just one sauce. Because I didn't
Sure,
want to.
yeah.
90% of our fridge is all fucking condiments and sauces and shit like that too.
Like, why couldn't
So-
I get the rotisserie chicken that's in there, and then the lettuce,
Okay.
and then the Olive Garden?
I'm
Like,
done now.
Olive
I
Garden
got into the steak sauce, so that ruined it. It was all good until I had that, but yeah, that's why I told her. I told Karina when she was spinning, I'm like, if you get more than one condiment, just spin again until there's
I'm
something
gonna go ahead and
else,
eat a
'cause I just
Triscuit
didn't
real
want-
quick.
Yeah,
Just so
I said my rules were no leftovers, no liquids, and no raw meats or eggs. Anything that could like make us sick.
Right.
Everything else, it didn't matter if it was fruits or veggies or what it was fucking fair game at that point. So we've done these would you rathers and we've made these fucking choices for a long ass time on what we would do. So I just had to see if we we could hold each other accountable, make sure we could follow through with what we were gonna do, what we
Hey,
said
man,
we'd do.
Listen, I hate throwing
we're
up.
men of our words.
I hate throwing up, but for the sake of the podcast and fucking internet content, I will risk throwing up in front of 15 people that I consider my best friends.
Yeah. We're men of our words for
Yeah.
sure. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. All right, so what is your topic? We
All
looked
right.
through the wheel of misfortune there.
So, I just mentioned before we got into there about being lucky. I witnessed.
Which Steph was.
Yep, Steph won a little bit of money, but
Awesome.
on the other half of things, I lost the equivalent of what Stephanie won.
So y'all broke even.
So, as a household, we're even. When you go to the casino and you're walking
You're
in,
killing the viewers with your Triscuits right now.
I know, it's terrible. I'm trying to get all that celery
your
out of the
teeth
back
and
of my
shit.
teeth. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. So when you go to the casino, what games do you like to play? Do you like to play live cards? Do you like to play slot machines? Do you like to play blackjack? And what is your buy-in limit? Like when you walk into a blackjack table and you see the little card on the thing that says this is how much it costs to play one hand, what are you saying no to?
Man, we talked about this last week, and
For me, if I'm walking into a casino and they have $5 tables, I am there all night long. All night long.
$5 per hand.
$5 per hand. You get me some $5 blackjack tables, I am gung ho. If I've got a couple 3 beers in me, I'll do the $10 ones. That's not bad.
See, I just don't play enough. I have a really hard time with casinos. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like I have a really hard time going to casinos just because I just. Yeah, like 20.
And honestly, I
yeah,
like.
see, there we go. Three of them right there. $20 max at a casino. My mom said $20 max to spend. Like that's like if I lose $20 at a casino, I feel like the biggest pile of shit ever. We're eating fucking rice and beans for the next month.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
We can't even afford Taco Bell on the way home, man. Like it's just I just feel like a.
I mean,
pile of
obviously you can,
shit.
but it's
I
just
get
one of
it, I
those
get it,
things
but
to
I
like.
just-
I get like that too. I was explaining that to Stephanie the first night we were in there. I said,
Just demoralized.
there's you're just like after that my heart's not in it. I felt like I could have spent that like $100. We took $200 with us the first night it opened, and I left there with $40. I spent $40 on dinner, so basically I lost $120, and I could have got 100 max fly straight fly golf balls with that and been. And then good for the season and not had to buy golf balls in July. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I could have spent so much more. I could have gave that $50 to a guy that needed oil for a fucking sprint car for for a race or something. You know, something that could have gone to something I actually care about. But no, the casino fucking got it. So we went again with Steve and Jerry. Steve's the bass player in the Addiction band that I play in, and Jerry is his wife. And I got to witness some of the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Those people, especially Jerry, can sit down. I'm convinced she could sit down on any machine in the fucking casino and win some type of money, whether it's $20, whether it's $200, whether it's $600. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna be like, here's $100, go fucking do whatever. Like, just consider it your money.
Kind of like she's your new financial advisor.
Exactly. She's my casino advisor because she sat down. What was it on 3-4 separate machines, and sat
Invest it where
down
you want.
and like just randomly sit down on a fucking machine, fucking hit the button. Oh, fucking 3 spins. There's a fucking bonus game and fucking $300. Cash out, walk away. Meanwhile, Steve's over at the craps table, like, you know, he hit a fucking like 2 6s in a row and 30 to 1 pay on a $20 bet, and like, and then he loses it all, and she's making money, and she's like, you need to cash out right now. But she did that shit like 3 or 4 times. I don't know how much money she was up. It had to be over almost $600 or $700. It was fucking insane. So for me, my limit is like $100. I went to the ATM. Stephanie stops by there on her way home, and every 28 days their new promotion changes, and you can insert your card.
It's getting to you, ain't it?
Yeah, it's getting to me. Yep.
You're fucked. Oh, don't do that. There's so many people that are like covering their ears right now.
And she'll stop in there, and you put your little promo card in there, your little player's card in, and you spin the free play wheel, and you get free money. Well, she did that 4 times this past week, and I had $107, and she had, I think, like $100 or 102 or something. She had 95, I had 102 is what it was. She lost hers like right off the rip. And I lost. No, you didn't, did you? I lost mine right off the rip. Yeah. And so I was like, fuck it, man. Like, the machines are paying people out. Like, I'm seeing people hit like things, and walking by, lights are going off, and there's people woohooing and clapping and shit. So I'm like, I'll just go to the ATM, get me $100 out or so, and slap it in the machine and see what happens. And it was $5.99 to even get money out, so it was $106 and not just $100.
Yeah, usually it's 10%. Like most of the casinos will charge you 10% ATM fee. So if you take out $200, they're gonna charge you $20.
Right. So I went in there, and I am one of the old school people. I like the analog reels. I like to see the reel actually spin, and so not a computer screen. Yeah. So the Blazing Sevens is usually what I play, or some derivative of that, triple diamond, whatever. Triple double diamond, whatever the fucking slot machine is.
Right.
Throwed my $100 in there, max bet at 225, playing 9 lines at a quarter per line, fucking gone in fucking 6 minutes.
Yeah, that fucking hurts, dude.
And
like
I'm fucking out at that point.
Yeah, my dad just said, I watched a guy doing $100 hands of blackjack at Shelbyville one night. I couldn't believe it.
The first night we were there, we had a guy walking around. He was it seemed like he was a real high-strung person anyway. He had a fucking wad of $100 bills, and was walking up, putting 4, 5, 6 of them in at a time, and just fucking spinning away. And we'd see him, and 5 minutes later, he'd be on another machine over there to the left, and then 10 minutes later, he'd be over there on the other side of the casino, fucking spinning away. Like, if you're gonna do it, just stay on one machine, dude. Eventually, it's gonna pay you, So that's my limit. Stephanie ended up being up. At one point, she was up.
Pretty wild that people spend that kind of money there, dude.
So I mean, she's trying to explain it all to me back there. She was up like $200 at one point, and most of that was free money that she'd won off of and come back. She only put like 30 bucks of her own money in there. I'm gonna give her a microphone one of these days, just a little Bluetooth mic, and just fucking plug it in the computer, man. We do need to.
I've got a second plug in. We got to get a couple extra spare mics or whatever that we can plug in. Just have a wife episode one time.
Yeah, I do. I got a spare mic right over there. It'll happen. We'll just let them tell stories about what big jackasses we are. And she goes, yeah, perfect. Yeah, great.
We don't want to do that.
So basically, the general consensus is, about $20, and most people are out of the casino.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, dude.
$20 here at the Terre Haute Casino is going to last you about 10 spins, because like the minimum bet is like 88 cents. Did see a couple that were 63, 75, but the minimum bet is usually, for most of the machines in the Terre Haute Casino, is 88 cents. To play all the lines at 1 cent per line. I'm going to have to go in there and get in the poker room. The poker room is actually probably one of the most efficient and cost-effective buy-ins that you can get at the casino. They have $1 and $3 blinds. They have $5 and $10 blinds, and they have $10 and $20 blinds. And the buy-ins are basically 100 times the small blind minimum. So just for example, if it's $1 small blind, you buy in for a minimum of $100. That's pretty good for a casino, and you can just go in and play live poker. So no limit hold'em or whatever they're dealing at the time. Pretty nice. So
hell yeah,
$20 is $20. All right, I think it's time for some Would You Rathers.
Would You Rathers are brought to you by Murray's Automotive, Detailing and Performance.
All right, what do we got?
You're gonna be a little scared of these from now on, aren't you?
No, everything's fine.
No, especially some food ones. You don't want to do any more of those.
That's yet to be determined.
Bad. Like I know what your guys' inventory list is in your fridge, and I know what ours is, and it could have been a lot worse for both of us, honestly. The random wheel generator was good to us. All right, so the first one: would you rather permanently smell like gasoline or permanently smell like nail polish?
Ooh, I do enjoy the smell of gasoline.
I do too, and I kind of like the smell of nail polish, but I think that one's a little bit stronger than the gasoline. I think it would fuck my head up a lot more than a gasoline.
I honestly
neither
think
one of them are gonna be good.
Neither one of them are gonna be good, but I think I could tolerate gas a lot better than I could nail polish.
I think so too. Like I said, I don't feel like it's near as strong.
Your mom
it's not as
said
piercing.
gas.
Yeah, I feel like it's not as piercing. I guess the
yeah,
smell
it's very
isn't
musky. It's not as like
yeah.
fucking abandoned basement
Intense,
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of gasoline. Dakota, Terra. Hell yeah. So let's go on to the next one here. We got to blow right through this episode. Hell yeah. We're moving right along.
That's good, man, because I'm tired.
Yeah. Well,
I worked so long yesterday. I worked fucking
I believe it.
16 hours at the golf course. I got there at like 8:15 and didn't leave till like 11:30 last night.
Damn.
Plus, it was cold and windy, so hence the fucking title of the episode tonight, Enough's Enough. Just turn the fucking temperature dial up. I've had enough.
Yeah, it got pretty chilly pretty quick. Me and Owen actually went fishing yesterday.
I saw your little fishes, yeah.
Yeah, we went out to a little local pond here in Milroy, that guy we know, and they're always really nice. The family is to let us come out there and fish. We don't ever, like I said, we don't ever keep anything. You know, I like fish, but I don't like to fucking clean it and mess with it. And they have like a big fish fry out there every year anyway, where they have a big family gathering. They clean them out and have a big old fish fry party for themselves. So I never keep anything. But yeah, he wanted to go, and I told Karina, I'm like, I think I'm gonna take him tonight, because I said I'd like to go in the morning, but I said it's gonna be like fucking like low of like 38. I said I don't want to fuck around when it's that cold. I said I'd rather go when it's in the mid 40s if we're gonna do it. So I said let's do it tonight. So,
right.
But we got there, and he's like, do you have like worms? And I said, no, I got bait. Don't worry about it. So we get out there and we get on this little pontoon boat and was fishing off the side of it. They had some moss along the edge of the pond. So that kind of put us out there a little bit past it, so we didn't have to get our lines and shit hung up. And I pulled out a package of hot dogs. And he's like,
yeah.
what? Are you eating those? I said, no, that's what we're going to fish with, dude. And he's like, you can't catch a fish on a hot dog. And I said, yes, sir, watch. So we get our lines hooked up and stuff, break them off, peel it in half, hook it back through the backside of the skin a couple times to get it to stay on. Say, cast it on out there. So we both cast it out, and I bet you it wasn't fucking 5 seconds, man. Them bobbers were gone. And he had one hooked, and he couldn't believe it. Absolutely couldn't believe it. And yeah, I got him started on a tradition. And I was surprised he did it, because Owen is a little clean kid. He gets dirty, but he's one of those that, like, for the longest time, if he spilled water on his shirt, he'd have to go change his shirt. Like
Sure, yeah.
He was one of those. But my tradition is the first catch, or the first fish you catch when you go on a fishing trip. Me and you go fishing. The first fish you catch, you gotta kiss it. You gotta kiss your fish. Yeah. So I got Owen to kiss his first fish.
Nice. I normally give that first one the old Greg Louganis and see how many backflips I can get it to do before it hits the water.
Jesus Christ.
Because normally the first one I catch is a little dink, a little 8,
Yeah.
9, 10 inch one that's a little too aggressive. The hook's goddamn bigger than his mouth.
Yeah, yeah. And so he actually caught a decent sized little bass, but he's just got a little pole. I told Karina, I said I'll probably give that to Bexley and put a smaller hook on it so she can fish when we take her
Sure,
out there,
yeah.
and give Owen a bigger pole, because that little one, the line, just the strength on the line isn't very high. So
Yeah,
he
I'm
got that bass all the way up to the side of the boat, and it popped it. I'm like,
Oh, man.
fuck. And I know it was a line issue because it popped the line right underneath the sinkers. So I was like, well,
right,
fuck.
yeah, damn it. I'm hoping that we can get some stuff down here before it gets too hot and get our little campground set up at my buddy's lake, and you guys can come up. They'll have a blast catching fish down there at his lake. If you guys
Yeah,
get to
that'll
come
be
up
fun.
or whatever, that'd be good. We can do that.
Yeah,
like
just let us know. We got, I mean, you've got the TQ schedule,
Yeah.
so you'll have to see, and we'll do something.
We'll
for
schedule
sure.
some stuff around it. We'll cancel some podcast episodes and piss some people off. It'd be great.
That's all right.
We're out fishing.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, on to the next one. Would you rather be able to find anything that was lost, or every time you touch someone, they would be unable to lie?
I don't give a shit if people lie or not, but I lose shit all the time. So I'd love to be able to find shit that was lost.
And see, I'm the same way, but it's not just to find my shit. I was thinking like
Other people's
lost
shit.
treasures and shit.
Yeah.
Like lost treasures, yeah, buried treasures. Like somebody, and I don't know if you have to talk to somebody and be like, "Hey, have you lost something?" Oh yeah, I lost this ring, and then automatically in your head it's like, "Bing, I know where it is, bitch."
Yeah, it's got like a
Or
little
if you
radar
just-
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, or if you could just like walk down a beach,
Bring up
and
your
just,
tablet. Bloop.
Yeah, it's got a little blimp on there, a little GPS. It's like fucking
like sonar.
yeah, like modern day geocaching.
That'd be pretty fun, honestly. You ever done geocaching before?
Yeah,
Oh, shit's
the only
great.
reason why I know anything about it is because Mom and Dad and I used to do. Dad used to fucking Mom and Dad used to spend crazy money on these little what are they called? It's like a GPS thing, a little handheld GPS. Like, it was mainly for hiking.
Yeah.
So it's got the coordinates because the geocaching gives you coordinate locations of the whereabouts of the area of something is. And then you would take that and go to that area. And we used to go around. We used to have a list, of all these little caches that were hid.
Really?
And then you'd punch in all the shit and you'd go track it down. It'd tell you how many miles away you were, and you just drive to it. And you get to the area and you get out, you walk around and look and try and find these little pill bottles and little canisters, like little itty bitty ones. And once you find them, you open them up. It's got a little scroll in there, and may have a little trinket or something. You pull something out, leave something, and then you fill out the scroll where you're from, when you found it, roll it back up, and hide it.
I watched
and go to the next one.
I watched an episode of like ancient history or something like that on YouTube or whatever the fuck I was watching. I'm huge into like battlefield, like what do they call that? Metal detecting. Where boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, and they dig up fucking belt buckles and shit. And like recently, I'm on
people
this.
do it a lot on the beach.
You're right. Yeah, I'm recently into like the Gettysburg and Antietam and the Battle of Shiloh, and so shit that's coming across my Facebook feed is like guys metal detecting and finding fucking nuggets of gold in creeks in fucking Colorado and shit. And a couple 3 years ago, I watched one of a geocaching thing where a guy was out metal detecting, and he found an aluminum bottle hidden underneath it was like a peg.
Huh?
Like inside one of like a park bench that looked like it was literally a nut and a bolt, but it was painted and shit so well that it looked like it was rusty and nasty. And this guy kept fucking hitting this like, this is fucking gold or whatever. And it was an aluminum bottle, and it had like 6 gold coins inside this fucking thing. And it had more, and it said there's more where this came from, and gave more coordinates, and the coordinates were a fucking combination to a bank fucking security lockbox in New York. Then this guy's life savings was in this fucking thing. It was something like $1.6 million in gold coins that this guy found.
God,
and the
what
bank
a fucking find.
the CEO of the bank and like the president of the bank knew exactly what the guy had when he walked in, because the guy that put it there was his best friend from high school.
That's nuts,
Could you fucking
dude.
imagine that?
Yeah,
But
dude,
that's
see, like,
fucking
we
neat. I
used to
love shit
find
like
some-
that, man. That's great.
Like, we used to find some where you'd go to like a park or something, dude, and like they'd have them same deal with a park bench, or
Mhm.
like the shelter houses, like in the 4x4 posts or whatever they use for framing. Like somebody would like drill a hole,
Yeah.
and then they would have something in the hole. They would put like a little, like one of those little metal canister, like pill canister deals.
Right.
They'd push one of those inside the hole, and then they'd cap it off. They'd put like a bolt in there.
Right.
So you'd think they
Oh,
would.
it's
most,
just
and most of the
bolted.
time-
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you would look like like they would do it up by like the bracings. To like
Yeah.
where
So it
there's a
looks
corner
like the
brace.
bracing is
So it
bolted
looks
in.
like
Yeah.
it's, yeah, it looks like a lag bolt head or something,
Yeah.
you know. So you would have no fucking clue, and then like you'd get. So once we found our first one, dude, like every fucking bolt was a suspect. Every fucking bolt.
Every little knot hole, every little bolt, every little screw, every little
Yeah,
out of place colored letter. I
it's pretty
personally have
crazy.
never found any like before
We found a
anybody
bunch.
before anybody finds them like here in Terre Haute, they've already been found. Like
Yeah, and the problem is it got to the point to where it became so popular that you had some people that was fucking ruining it, dude. Like they'd take them and not put them back, and they'd take everything out of them, and so you just find either nothing or you'd find like an
Yeah.
empty pill bottle. Like there was some that they would take a pill bottle and tape it up in like a camouflage tape.
mm-hmm.
And you know they'd hide it in certain locations and stuff, and it was pretty cool, man. It was a good time. I do remember, you know, hopping in the car and driving around and shit with my mom and dad there for a while, and just spend a fucking Saturday or a Sunday just driving around looking for caches. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we didn't drive around very long, but the couple 3 locations that we went to, we never found anything, and if we did find something that was suspect, it was like, oh, it's just a busted ass board on a fucking side of a park bench, somebody's old
Yeah.
mailbox or some shit, you know.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go on to the next one. Would you rather fight zombies with only a crossbow alongside of a dragon, or fight zombies with an assault rifle alongside 4 gorillas?
I'm gonna go with the assault rifle.
I think it'd be
Dragon's
pretty
probably
fun.
not gonna do a whole lot.
I don't give a fuck if that dragon's gonna take care of me or not. I want to feel safe. I don't want to be trying to fight motherfuckers with a crossbow. Just give me the rifle.
Yeah, just give me the rifle.
Turn,
I'm probably
turn the
gonna be
gorillas
more
loose.
accurate. I mean, a
Yeah, turn-
burning zombie can still be a zombie.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
turn the gorillas loose and let them hang out. I'm gonna sit here in a corner with my assault rifle and just peck them off as they
Yeah,
come.
I'm at least gonna use the gorillas to distract the zombies and just get to where I can pew 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 pew. I mean, unlimited ammo.
What
target
happens?
practice.
What happens? What happens if the zombies jump on the gorillas' back and bite them? Do they become zombie gorillas?
I would assume so, considering their DNA is pretty similar to ours. You know.
Ooh, you're opening up a can of worms there.
No, I'm not closing it right now. Just saying.
Dude, I'm telling you, that would be fucking wild to have zombie gorillas run around. All of a sudden, you do not have any friends. They're not on your side anymore.
But I still have an assault rifle.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. So, that's it for the Would You Rathers.
All right.
We do have just a tip topic, and this one came from me. This is one that we kind of talked about a couple weeks ago, and you never touched on it last week, and you seemed a little trigger on it, so I want to see how many fucks we can get out of you this episode. This one's called hijinks.
Well, one fuck, you spelled hijinks wrong.
Why?
HIJINKS is hijinks.
I put it in there. Don't you still put it wrong? Okay, you spelled it wrong too. You are
I'm just
the
saying,
producer and editor.
I typed in the episode schedule exactly how it was written, sir.
I don't think it has to matter how
It
the. if
doesn't.
it's
I'm
got
just
a
fucking with
TH.
you.
See, now you're getting me pissed off. You fuck. All right, here we go. So let's get you fired up here. A couple weeks ago, we talked about, what was it? We were discussing something in relation to using real life situations, you know, as a prank, and how you should not do certain things to people. Certain pranks should not be done. And you said, I'm not gonna fucking talk about it this episode. I'll talk about it next week. We'll get into fucking you know, real life situations about pranking people next week. What do you think about those? I see so many YouTube videos and stuff nowadays where people get on there and like here, like this one's not bizarre, but like one of them I saw is this dude's walking around with a bag, like a backpack, and it's full of like well, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. He'll walk up to random people that are sitting on like park benches or the little tables or just sitting there hanging out. They got earbuds in or like the headphones in and
Drinking
stuff.
their
And
coffee, yeah.
Yep, just walks up with a pair of scissors and fucking snips the wires on their headphones.
I'm fucking punching you in the mouth, dude.
You know what he does though?
I don't care.
He snips the shit and then hands them a brand new pair of Apple iPods.
I don't care. I don't care about the fucking Apple iPods. You're learning a fucking lesson. You don't fuck with other people. Because then at that point, I'm taking your stupid fucking backpack, I'm taking your Apple AirPods and whatever you're giving away, and I'm sticking that shit on fucking eBay, and I'm fucking selling it and making more money than I had before, and you learned your lesson, so it's a fucking win-win for me. Snip my fucking my ear fucking phone thing, okay, and fucking let me fucking show you what it's like to get your fucking ass kicked right here in Terre Haute. God damn. I hate that shit, man. I hate stupid shit. What about the guy in the fucking the hijab?
I need one more to make 10.
I did. I just said one. God damn it. Fuck you. Fucking it don't take much. It don't take much, man. I'm telling you. Fucking damn it.
There's another one.
I know, see?
I'm gonna have to go back and start counting again. But no, dude. Go ahead with what you're saying.
There was a guy, I don't know, they were fucking years ago. They would walk around in like the white desert dress, you know, with the fucking
the turbans and stuff.
The turban. I can't remember what that
like
garb
the Middle
is.
Eastern stuff.
Yeah, like the Middle Eastern. It's not a Punjab or whatever, but what the hell they call that? It's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either.
Middle Eastern.
Just put in like robe or
robe. Yeah, there you go. Oh, the fucking whatever the hell it was called. An Andurra, a Tobe, a Dishdasha, yeah, something from that Middle Eastern country where it's got like the black, you know, ropes around the top or whatever. And this motherfucker's carrying like a backpack, okay. And this is like right after, you know, the terrorist attacks of 2011 and like the Boston bombing and all that shit. And they're walking around with a fucking black backpack in a robe like that. And they walk up to a cafe that's outside in fucking New York and set a fucking bag by people and fucking run away.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like, guess what? I'm shooting you in the back of your fucking head.
You're automatically like
why though?
Joke or not?
Joke or not? Like
that's something that's gonna get the FBI coming after you. You're gonna become a terrorist suspect immediately.
Yes.
You're gonna be taken in for questioning, and you're gonna get in trouble regardless if you got fucking a whole backpack full of Cheetos in there. You know, it's one of those deals. Is like, with it being a possible safety issue, somebody's going to call the police. Them police are not going to approach that bag. They're going to call the bomb squad in. They're going to approach that with a drone car or something.
Yeah, and you're wasting valuable resources that could be applied to use somewhere else because you wanted to get
is in trouble
because you wanted to get views on YouTube. Like, God damn,
your ass is going to be in deep trouble, man.
Like, have you seen the one the hijinks that the couple has? Where the dad is sitting on the couch and the mom's walking in and she opens the door and he just reaches over with the little Nerf gun and fucking shoots the balloon and it falls down and splats on her head.
It's full of shaving cream.
Full of shaving cream, yeah, and then he pops the little confetti thing. That stuff is funny. That's in your own house. That's with your wife, your kids, your whatever. That's hilarious. Don't do that shit in a fucking mall. You know what I mean? Like, don't kick the legs out from behind somebody's plastic fucking chair and watch them fucking bust their head on the fucking concrete. Like, stop, man. God damn, dude.
Dad's put in the comments here. He said, well, coming from being a mechanic for years, the general rule of work pranking is you don't mess with others' vehicles, their food, and their tools. I'm going to bring up a prank that my dad told me that one of his coworkers used to do many years ago. They had basically like a little OBS like piece of plywood board.
Oh, OSB,
Okay, so OSB, yeah. Well, I forget what I said, but they had like you walk into the bathroom side and they've got the urinal, and then they've got like a little stall right next to it, but it's got the OSB board that swings open. It's like on a swing door, and you walk in, it swings closed, and it's got a little slide lock. But the bottom part of the quote unquote stall is open, so you could like look in underneath there and see people's legs and stuff. I mean, it was a pretty significant little gap. They used to have somebody that would come over there that they worked with that would prank you if you were in there taking a shit. He'd come over there with fucking brake cleaner and a torch, light it up, and fucking blow a fireball underneath that sumbitch at you. Dad said he got to the point to where every time if he had to go in there and take a shit, there was a trash can in there, and he'd slide the trash can in front of the door in front of his legs. That way he wouldn't fucking get him.
Dude. Y'all ever done that with me? I'd have burned your fucking house down. Swear to God. You don't interrupt a man while he's taking a shit, bro, for real. Like, not to mention that, like, I'm fucking, most people kind of lean forward a little bit, just kind of put their hands on, elbows on their hands,
Have you seen the ones here recently? I'm gonna bring up some pranks as they kind of come through, but have you seen the ones here recently, like where they're in like Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and like somebody will be in an aisle and a kid will come around the corner or something, and he's got a bucket, he's carrying a 5-gallon bucket, and he'll take the bucket and like stick it on the dude's head real quick and run away.
I've seen that.
Oh my God. So yeah, what they'll do is like, it'll be like me. So I'll be wearing a jacket and a hat. Like I'll just pull the hat down like this, so you can't see, and I'm wearing a jacket, and I'm just carrying a bucket around, and I go and fucking throw the bucket over your head and turn around, run around the corner real quick, strip my hat off, strip my jacket, throw it in the fucking corner, and I just like walk around the other side of the shelf, and I'm just like looking and grabbing screws, and they just pretend you look completely different. But this dude is like, these people that's just pulled a bucket off their head is absolutely fucking irate, dude. They're like making laps through the aisles trying to find this little fucker.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that where they take the jacket off or anything like that, but I've seen it to where like there's two of them and there's two buckets. Like you have two buckets, or like a bag or something like that, like a big bag, and like they'll jam it over the first guy's head, the unsuspecting person, and then they'll get in one themselves, and then they'll walk around and be like, "Yo, what the hell just happened, dude?"
And they're like looking around.
Yeah, they're like, I've seen that. Yeah.
I've seen them where they'll have a guy behind them. They'll be in the same aisle, and there'll be a guy behind him, and this guy, like, I'll be facing this way, you'll be behind me facing the shelving behind me,
right,
and I'll have a whole handful of fucking nuts, dude. They'll throw all the fucking nuts in the air, and you're just fucking ducking, dude, and you're like looking around, like, look back, like, what the fuck was that, dude? Like, what did you fucking do that? Like,
wow.
But they've got some dude hiding a couple aisles over that's all zoomed in, trying to get everybody's reaction and shit.
You seen the one where they open the convenience store fucking coolers and they get shot in the face with a squirt gun?
Oh yeah. It's in like the fucking coolers where the
they open it up and you get to reach for your big red and bloop.
Yeah, that's what he does too. He aims through there. He's got a little camera and it's like in the POV format. And he goes pew pew.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Have you seen the icebox ones? They'll actually like I don't know how they've got to set it up somehow. It's got to be an internal prank to where they actually pay the convenience store to fucking work with them. But they shut one of the ice machines off, and like they have bags of like the fake ice or whatever in there that they sit on. But like you go in there to grab a bag of ice, and they've actually got a real person sitting there, and he's kind of fucking painted blue, dude. Like he just fucking.
Oh yeah. I seen
they
that.
Got him all just fucking frozen or whatever. You open the fucking door up and people freak out because they think there's a dead person
body in there
inside the fucking ice box. Yeah.
Been watching too much NCIS or fucking CSI, crime scene investigation.
Somebody stuffed a body in
fucked up
ice cooler.
Yeah,
there.
man, don't fuck with other people's stuff, man. Like kids around here used to fucking put antifreeze on your windshield wipers. And like it would get dried out to where like it would like just fucking. They'd do it in the middle of summer. Yeah. And so the next time you go to fucking, one or two things that happen. It's going to smear all across your windshield. Next,
you're not going to be able to see shit.
And you're not going to be able to see shit. or it would not rain for a while, and then it would like literally dry rot and crack
The rubber piece.
the
on
rubber
there.
pieces, and then the rubber would come off, and then it'd be going, you know, into the fucking
Scratching the fuck out of your window.
scratching the fuck out of your windshield. So people used to
We
throw
used to saran wrap.
baloney, throw
We used to
baloney on
saran
people's
wrap
paints
people's
and
cars.
shit, and
Yeah, that's bad. That and eggs, you can't do that. That's bad.
yeah, that's bad.
But yo, we had a buddy here in town that me and another buddy actually got up early one morning. We had a bunch of saran wrap, and we actually saran wrapped his whole entire fucking truck. Like we knew he had to go into work, and like I was on one side, he was on the other. I'd hand the roll over. He had a little pickup truck. We hand the roll over, and then he'd bring it down and hand it to me under the truck. I'd reach under and pull it. We had it all the way around the fucking cab of that bitch, dude. We ran many laps and went through
Damn.
many rolls. It was in multiple pieces too. Like he would have had to get a box cutter or a knife or something to cut through just to get it all off, and it was
Wow.
all the way around, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if it's your buddy or something, you know, and you can do something like that that's not, you know, TPing somebody's tree.
Destructive.
Yeah, something that's not destructive. Like if you go out and fucking let all the air out of his tires or something, and fill it up full of fucking spray foam or expandifoam or something, like that's probably a bad idea. You know, don't do that. But sure, go. I mean, fucking saran wrap his truck and paint a giant dick on the saran wrap or something. You know.
You ever heard of forking? You ever heard of forking before?
Uh-uh.
It's where you get you buy a whole box of like 100 or 200 fucking plastic forks or whatever. And you go and just stick every fucking one of them in their front yard and then break them off.
Really?
Yep. They're a pain in the like if you jam forks down in the ground and then break the tops of them off to where they're just sticking up just a little bit, they're a fucking pain in the ass to get up. There's a mess because you leave all the handles in the yard, and then they go out there and they find all the little fucking pieces sticking up about an inch out of the ground. So they got to go out there and try and grab them and pull them up out of the
that
dirt.
pissed me off. Hell yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah, forking was a good one back then.
Damn.
And it's cheap, dude. You buy a fucking whole 200 count general or what do they call that? The Great Value
Great
brand
value,
or
yeah,
whatever.
from Walmart.
Yeah, like fucking $4, dude.
Fuck.
Fuck somebody's yard up for $4.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that one. I don't condone any of the shit we've talked about on this podcast.
Here
Get
we
off my
come,
grass.
Froggy. Here we come, frog. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Call back to the national holiday of Keep Off the Grass Day.
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, keep off the grass. Get off my lawn, you bastards. You damn kids, I swear to God. You sons of bitches better get off my driveway before I have the law called on you.
Oh man, I see all them TikToks now too, where like they'll have like a loud car or a loud truck or something, or there'll just be a house where there's just kids like hanging out a lot, you know, where it's just they're not doing anything wrong. They're just they've got friends, and the friends are always over, and they'll have like this old person get in front of their vehicle or coming down and talking shit.
Yeah.
It's telling them they're going to
I'm going to call the
homeowners
HOA on
association.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You tell the homeowners association.
Stupid.
Old
fucks.
bat ain't got nothing better to do.
God damn it, Karen. Keep your fucking panties out from getting twisted up. Jesus Christ.
The worst is the ones that are like on motorcycles or mopeds or whatever, or bikes,
Yeah.
and they're like trying to shove them off the bike. They're not letting them go anywhere. They're just standing in front of them, just being a dick.
Mm-hmm. I seen a real good one
Somebody
the
ends
other
up
day,
getting punched
too.
in the head.
Guy standing there getting gas. Oh, that's what it was. That was
That's
the
what it
guy.
was that
That's
brought
what
it
it
up.
was the guy standing there getting gas. Yeah. And the guy was
Yeah,
just
he
standing
said
there
the guy
like
came
touching
over,
the guy's motorcycle, trying to push him over.
Grabbed his
and, like,
wallet.
tried to grab his
and
wallet,
shit.
and the guy was like, "I will fucking beat your ass." And he had one of them like flip up helmets, and the guy fucking smacked his helmet and flipped it up, and the guy was like, "Fuck you, dude!" and fucking punches him right in the throat.
That's awesome.
Cops
I
show
love
up. It's great. Good stuff. Get some of that, you little bastard. Don't be a fucking weirdo. All right, you got
Hell
anything
yeah.
else for these lovely people?
No, just a big thank you to our sponsors. Once again, we got Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping. I know he is busy as fuck. I was over at his house today after our TQ meeting. We had our owners and drivers meeting
Oh yeah.
today. Go over the new rules. It went pretty good, man. Everybody, I think,
Nice.
is just excited as we are. Didn't have really any complaints or whatever, but I got to see Matt's chalkboard that he has there at his house that is filled with all the names of all of his customers. So if you're wanting anything done, you better get in line fucking quick because it is filling up and they are backed up for a good while. So
And,
big thank you
yeah,
to
I have a
them.
huge shout out to Brenna for doing me and Steffi's taxes this year. Thank you. Appreciate
Always
you
does
greatly.
a fire ass job, dude. I don't
Yeah.
think I'll ever go with anybody again. As long as Brenna's alive, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, just put us on the list for next year. It'll be fine.
Even if she's old and fragile and can't hold a pen, she just tells me what I need to write, and I'll write it for her.
You guys are gonna get 16 cents back this year.
Well, now I'm $49 and what is that? 84 cents.
84
to the
cents
good,
to the good.
Because I owe you 50. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
So, no, big thank you to Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping. Also, a big thank you to Cole Murray with Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance. Gray Auto there in Greenfield. Talk to Brandon and Brenton and Jordan. Go get yourself a new or used car. And then also a big thank you to Roos By Ooley. Nick Ooley, I think, was in here in the chat earlier.
Yep.
All four of them have special deals going on. I think 10% off from Hedrick's, 30 for 30 deal from Cole Murray. $500 off the roof for Roofs by Ooley's, and if you buy a new or used car from Gray Auto, you will get 2 free oil changes. So big thank you to them for everything they do for us, for supporting us and helping us keep this thing going, and so we can come back and eat all kinds of nasty fucking things from our wheel of misfortune.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good one. We're not gonna do that too often, by the way. I'm burping fucking chicken salad or whatever the hell that was now.
Oh, that's
Terrible,
fucking.
so
You're gonna
bad.
have to go in there, or you're gonna have to take one of those fucking acid reflux pool or pills or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Get you.
And take that and probably a little shot of Pepto or something, because it's sitting like right here.
Yeah,
'Cause
see,
I
dude,
ate-
it's just like eating a salad. You could eat a
Yeah.
salad, and if it's got cucumbers, I could eat that. I could eat hot wings. I could eat fucking tuna. I could
Yeah.
eat all
The
kinds
only
of
thing
random
you're
shit.
tasting an hour later is them damn
Cucumbers.
cucumbers.
Cucumbers, man. The fuck you.
I'm the same way with shit with peppers in it, like them pepperoncinis
Yeah, like bell
or
peppers
whatever.
are bad.
Bell peppers
Yeah,
are
bell
bad,
peppers
yeah.
for sure.
Like, I don't understand how
Yeah.
you can eat an Olive Garden salad and the only thing you fucking taste is them little fucking red slivers of lettuce in there.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, huge thank you to our sponsors. Thank you guys for out in the chat for being here with us tonight. And we will continue on the Shenanigans next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Season finale next week, so we'll try to get something special together. Maybe a little giveaway or something we can do or something like that. So
Tell you what, I'll put a game show together next week, and we'll pick a couple winners and do a couple giveaways next week.
all right, that sounds good. Sounds like a plan. So make sure you tune in for that. And other than that, go out and kick ass this week. Tomorrow's Monday. Just wake up and be the shark and be like, rawr, just go out there and get you some.
Take on the week.
Take
Everybody
on the
else
week.
is a
Carpe
lemon nose.
diem, my friend. Seize the day. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next week. Bexley.
Peace out, guys.
She's going to hate us in high school.
That's okay.
Good night, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.